Hi quilters! Today I'm going to be doing a product review for my new desk, the FlexiSpot Kana Bamboo Standing Desk E3. I've been wanting a standing desk for a long time to use at work for when I'm writing patterns, but I also wanted to be able to use it as a cutting table for when I'm rotary cutting. I'd been using folding tables in the classroom for rotary cutting, and they were the wrong height, they were too wide, and then when I put the risers underneath, they still weren't the right height, and then the table wasn't stable either. So I would go home with a backache at night, and I knew I needed a different solution. My research made me realize an adjustable desk would be the best solution. It would also be good for more than one purpose. You want to be able to stand or sit and have your arms be at a 90-degree angle for the best comfort and posture. Correct posture is going to help me be able to sew, cut, or work longer without getting tired or sore. The FlexiSpot table will work for anyone because the height of the table is adjustable. The FlexiSpot table is stable, so it's perfect for rotary cutting, and I can get the exact height perfect for myself or anyone else who might be using it. When I'm done cutting, I can lower the table to sit and organize my cut pieces to be ready for sewing instead of standing if I choose. It's great for when I'm writing patterns too. I can use it with my computer to stand while I type, and everything is at the exact right height. That's especially important if I'm going to be going back and forth between the sewing machine and the computer. If I decide to sit instead, it's just a push of a button and it quietly guides down to the right height I've programmed into the memory. It even has a timer you can use to remind you if you've been sitting too long. I love that feature. It only took a few days for the table to arrive once the order was placed. The bamboo desktop arrived the day after the box with the legs and the hardware. It was a heavy box, so I got help moving it to the place where I planned to put it together. The boxes were packed very well, and there was no damage to any of the parts. After I opened the boxes and found the instruction manual, I made sure that all the parts were accounted for and started putting it together. The desktop is made from elegant and durable bamboo, and I love the way it looks. The pre-drilled holes on the underside will help later when I'm putting it together. I was easily able to put this together all by myself. The instruction book had excellent diagrams and showed exactly what parts to use where. The parts had some weight to them. This is not one of those flimsy desks. It's very solid and sturdy. It's not so heavy that I can't move it by myself, but I know that it's not going to have any flex to it or jiggle when I'm trying to cut on it. It only took about an hour to put it together once I had all the pieces organized. The only tools needed were the ones provided and an electric screwdriver. I knew from my research that there were videos to follow while putting it together, but I didn't need them. The instruction book was extremely well done. Each side of the table has its own motor for lifting the table up and down, and I had been looking at getting a table that had a crank, and I am very happy I didn't do that and went with a table that goes up and down with the push of a button instead. The legs at the bottom of the base here had some weight to them. I was surprised how heavy they were, and they fit on there very nice and easy to screw in, and I didn't have any trouble with any of these parts. The one thing I liked about this was there were these feet at the bottom that were adjustable, so if you have a floor that's uneven, you can easily adjust one of the ends or sides so that you can level the table. The pre-drilled holes on the bamboo desktop were very helpful. I didn't have to do any measuring. They had it all figured out where the base of the desktop would end up. The base of the table is adjustable to fit up to, I think, 4 different sizes of desktops or tabletops, and the one I picked was the 55-inch because I felt that that was going to be the right size for what I wanted to use it for. I also picked the rectangular shape, but there is a desktop with a curved center to it that is also available. I had also worried about getting the parts wired up correctly, but it was so easy, I think anybody could do it. There's even a plate to cover most of the wires except for the cord. The only part I needed help with was standing the table upright. This FlexiSpot standing desk should be able to hold over 200 pounds without any trouble. So any sewing machine of mine that I could get in the future or currently have will be able to be on here with no trouble at all. I also appreciate the fact that bamboo is sustainable and it's a renewable product, so it's good for the environment. Bamboo is very strong, easy to clean, and resistant to wear. This table is going to look good for years to come. I had fun making the table go up and down. It's much quieter than I expected. I will definitely be making use of the button for the timer that you can set for any amount of time that you want, up to 99 minutes, and press it, and then when the timer goes off, you need to get up and move. I spent some time making sure that when I put my preset memory buttons in, I had one for standing, one for rotary cutting, and one for when I wanted to be seated at the desk. Your elbows need to be at about a 90 to 100 degree angle when you're standing or sitting at the desk for the best posture. That'll make sure you won't end up with a sore back and you'll be much more comfortable. The one thing that I found handy is that if you're wearing different shoes than you normally do, like higher heels or no shoes at all, the adjustments are easy to make on the table. You can go up and down just a little bit to make it perfect. If you have been considering making a purchase of an adjustable desk for standing, sitting, or for use as a cutting table in your sewing space, follow the link below in the description to learn more about the FlexiSpot KANA Bamboo Standing Desk E3. I spent a lot of time on the FlexiSpot website to learn more about the table and its features. They have an amazing selection of products to choose from, and I think you'll be able to find something to fit your needs. Now I have 3 heights on memory, and they should just go to them when I push the button. So this is my standing desk height. That was nice and quiet, nice and fast. Now I'm typing or on my computer or working somehow, and now I decide I want to do some rotary cutting, so I'm just going to push the 2 and grab my rotary cutter and just that fast it goes from one use to the next use. And now let's say I'm done rotary cutting and I want to sit down and arrange some things. Now I'm going to take my pieces that I've just rotary cut and arrange them into the blocks that I need. And I can sit up straight. I don't have to bend over. I don't have to reach up. I've got the perfect height. Awesome. I'm sure that you'll be seeing me use my new standing desk in future videos. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share with your quilting friends. Thanks for watching, and happy quilting!